Now, I don't know why the timer went like that. I don't know why the board is behaving like that. But welcome to the stream, everyone. Hi. Hope you're having a nice Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, Sunday night. It doesn't really matter whenever you are. Wherever you are, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I just not fully ready apparently tonight. That's okay. Just give me a couple of seconds. How are you guys doing? Haven't talked to you for 3 days since Thursday. I hope you're doing nice. But if you're not doing nice, hey, that's life. That happens sometimes. Feel free to let me know if I can help in any way, shape, or form. As we're dragging the board across the window. And you woke up from a nap. Why would you think that? No, I didn't. But why? Why did you ask? Okay. So, yeah, the board needs slight fixing. There you go. Sometimes it's not behaving correctly. Anyway, Polly, welcome, my friend, to the chat. You look like it? I look like it. Interesting. I wonder, like, it's not like I have fluffy hair or anything. It's not, well, maybe, I don't know. But no, I didn't sleep. Maybe I would benefit from some hours of sleep during the day, but I didn't. I certainly did not, as I'm just adjusting the board slightly and bringing up the chat. Do you have a practice? The voice of a person has just woken up. Nah. I mean, nah, my hair is alright. Maybe you're just seeing things. My hair is alright. You can't even see most of my hair because of the camera. Maybe I should bring it up a bit. I don't know. My hair is maybe slightly messy, but nothing out of the ordinary. Or you look tired. That's possible. Anyway, so nah, I haven't been sleeping. Thorium Fluoride, welcome to the stream as well, my friend. How are you doing? Alright, so yeah, today we're a bit late, but that's okay. That's okay, we have 40 minutes left till the tournament begins. We've got 3 players as it stands. Last week we had 13. Round 1 we had 15. Let's see how many we can get tonight. Obviously, there's still a lot of time to go. Usually people join in the last 5 or 10 minutes or so. But obviously, the earlier they join, I guess, the better. The more people we see early on, the more excited we are. Good, thanks. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, my friend. I hope your, I don't know, week has been alright. And I hope your next week is going to be alright as well. If you have any updates to share, as long as it's not too personal, feel free to do that. We'll discuss that. It will be cheering each other up. In the meantime, let me get a couple of games in. I don't think I'll be able to get too many, but yeah. Starting at 21:40 tonight. I haven't played today at all, so if you can catch me cold, then you know that'd be nice for you. But yeah, I haven't played, so this is kind of acting like a warm-up in a way. But yeah, just in case if you're watching and you haven't joined the tournament, please do that. Links are in the chat. I'll just drop them there. It's all very simple. You need to be a club member. If you're not a club member, join the club first and then join the link. Join the tournament through the link as well. The tournament itself. It's very simple. It's just 2 clicks away. Yes. Should I take... Wow. My voice does break sometimes, for some reason. And in that sense, I do agree with Polly that my voice is a bit heavy, but it has nothing to do with sleeping, I'm afraid. Takes... I guess I'll take with the E-pawn. E-pawn to preserve this against the dark squared bishop along this diagonal. I'll play bishop d6. Maybe there's a potential weakness to target at some point. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Trying to break through my center. Which... yeah, we'll take, and then we'll play rook e8. We'll take, and we'll play rook e8. It plays rook e8 as well. Well, the knight is pinned to the queen for the moment, so there ain't gonna be any forks on e5. But, you know, speaking of which, you know, you can always play g4 and then the knight will not be pinned. Yeah, I mean, I guess knight d7 kind of stops that for the moment. The disadvantage of knight d7 is that the bishop is temporarily not defended. I just hope there aren't any like tricks, like knight c4 is the thing, yeah, knight c4. But you know, we could just go back somewhere. We can go back. I wanted to play queen b6, but if I play bishop c7, I can't really play queen b6 now, can I? The square is gonna be blocked. I can play the bishop all the way back here, maybe. Maybe. Nah, okay, fine. Let's play bishop c7 anyway. Slightly awkward square. I want to get the rook out. So yeah, g4 I expect at any moment, really. Just to get a tighter grip on things. Pinning the knight to my queen. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's see. Fine. I guess we'll just play knight d5 and we'll just exchange a bunch of pieces. The knight is still sort of pinned, remember. And if queen takes first, like rook takes, you know, there might be some. There might be some like, well, the knight's still sufficiently defended, so the pawn structure might be slightly ruined, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. So we're just waiting for we're waiting for what the opponent is gonna do, and they are playing what I thought they might be playing, or not. Aha, interesting. So you want to trap my bishop? Oh, yeah, it's a fun little idea. I didn't account for that. Okay, fine, fair enough. I did not look at that. So the problem is that my rook is attacked. If I move it away, then this and then this. And my bishop is not very happy then. Well, I guess I need to stay on the 5th rank then, because when this happens, this undefends this bishop. But the bishop can, the bishop can always take. And my light squared bishop doesn't have any escape squares anyway. Good question. Takes. Man, this is not. Yeah, it's a shame when you miss those kind of moves. You do get punished every now and again. You do get punished, don't you? Alright, we've got time. In the meantime, yeah, it's been a bit quiet in the chat. If anyone has joined us, in the meantime, feel free to let your presence known, say hi and hello, and yeah, let us know how your week has been. Also, don't forget to sign up for the tournament. We still have 3 people? That's okay. We have 31 minutes left. Wow. What is the least harmful way of proceeding with this? Do we just drop an exchange? Or we try and like save the rook? Alright, let's play rook c5. Fine. So I'm expecting, I guess, the bishop to take now. I guess. Bishop's like, if you don't take with the bishop at some point, then Your own bishop is going to be undefended, so the trapping of my bishop does nothing. It's like when, yeah, so you've got to take. So the point is, like I said, if you play g4, f5, and then take, this bishop is hanging, so you've got to watch out. Yeah. And now, well, I don't know, I suppose I'll just play with a couple of active rooks or something. We'll try to get some activity. For what that's worth. I mean, we're obviously losing, we're playing down a piece. FC, I guess. Every time I see something starting with an FC, I read it as FC, assuming it's a football club, not like FK or some stuff like that. From Turkey. 21-19. Now, I wouldn't want to lose to 21-19. Alright, interesting. So, decides to stop me from doubling my rooks, which are fairly logical. At least let's get his rook into a worse spot. Take a pawn or two. Like, that's the most I can do, probably. That's the most I can do. If I'm playing down a piece, let me just maybe take a couple of pawns or something. Okay, so he's like, I don't want to lose pawns, man. Which is understandable. Which is understandable. Okay, let me think about it now. The thing is, at this point, there is nothing good that I can do. I can only play moves that don't immediately lose. Yeah, which is not a good thing. Which is not a good thing. Let me at least push my 3-1 advantage on the queen side and see what happens. When pawn takes, this ain't gonna be the most mobile. Interesting. Okay, so I'll take, say. Fine, let's lock it down. Let's lock it down, see what we can do. Let's lock it down, maybe push this, and maybe trying to get a rook in. As long as we keep the pawns away from the light squares, the less potent the bishop is going to be. But, you know, I'm still down a bishop, so... the bishop may not be as potent as it might have been, but it's still an extra bishop for virtually nothing. At least you could say that this 4-3 pawn majority on the king side is not very easily movable. But yeah, I don't have many good things about this position. I don't have many good things to say. Apart from, we'll try. We'll try to create some threats. We'll try to, like, we've got a pass so that we could push. I'm expecting maybe now rook to a1. Seems like a fairly logical thing. I don't know how my king can get in the game yet. Yeah, we'll just push. Has the tournament started? Nah, does it look like it? No, the tournament has not started yet. It's like 26 minutes away. So yeah, you're both welcome to join, and also welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I'm sending the links in the chat. The stream has been a bit slow today, but that's okay. We just started. We do expect many more people to come in on the stream as well as the tournament. Last week we had 13. Round 1 we had 15. Right. In the meantime, let me think. So, king there. Yeah, let's push, I guess. Question: if I asked you every country in Oceania in 1 minute, we're back to geography questions again. Interesting. I don't know that many countries in Oceania. Like, I know maybe a couple, but I'm not an Oceania expert by any stretch of the imagination. No. So, yeah, I don't think I'll be getting too many of them. So my opponent does this. I think I'm relatively happy to exchange, like, these pawns because I've got 2 connected passes now, for all it's worth, instead of just 1. So I don't know, like, my opponent's still winning. Don't get me wrong. He's got an extra bishop. But I'm just saying that, you know, 2 connected pass pawns is better than 1. So, and they're sort of on the side of the board, so like the king is close already, but it's gonna take a bit more time to get in the king. So, like I said, opponent is still winning, but it made maybe the job slightly more difficult for themselves than it needed to be, like maybe like 10% more difficult. Maybe. Okay. Just let me do this. I can maybe take a couple of pawns in retaliation for this. This board is still defended, so we don't want to take it, of course, but we can try and capture this one, for instance. For instance. I don't know where the king is going. Maybe even going as... No. Okay, so going close to the pawns. Interesting. What's wrong with the little geography? Absolutely nothing wrong with the little geography. Absolutely nothing wrong. Let's attack this bishop. So we're forking the bishop and a pawn. Bishop, I don't know where the bishop is going. It can go literally anywhere. We're going to have a pawn or 2 for our trouble. Okay, so like Oceania countries, you say. Oceania countries. Okay, so those ones. Okay, so let's start with there are 14. Bloody hell, that's a lot of countries. There are 14 countries in Oceania. So, okay, let's start with Fiji. Start with Fiji. Does New Zealand technically count? I don't think so. Fiji, and then... God. I actually know a couple. I just need to figure out. New Zealand does count. Ooh, nice. What's also nice is that we get to fix up pawn structure a little bit. That's definitely nice. Or not. Oh, we take with the rook. Rook check. And then what do we do? Let me think about it for a second, sorry. I'll get back to it. Let's take with the rook. Let's take with the rook, and then we can, you know, threaten this. The rook may take. This pawn was a goner anyway. We're fighting. We're fighting. Like, look. Jokes aside, if we get to take these pawns, both of them, this is a draw, because a bishop and a rook against the bishop is a technical draw. You can still lose that, but you shouldn't. Like, if I take those 2 pawns and I don't lose on time, I'll draw. And that's, you know, in the context of this game, it's a dream result. Alright, so the rook does take. We need to be slightly careful about, like, the threats on f7 now. Just ever so slightly careful. And, you know, it's not a threat that I can stop anyway. So, oh, wait a second. What's this about? What's this about? This game might be turning upside down, people. This game might be turning on its head. Minute 19 left. Exclam going for the comeback. It took me a while to notice this. What is this? Yeah, that was definitely a mistake on my part there. Yeah, I got to play a bit quicker. Not a big deal. This game is a dream flag scenario. I'm not gonna flag, to be honest. I am not going to flag. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this king off and I'll be, you know, happy for it. Yeah, I've got 1 minute left. Like, look, I should be getting this within 1 minute. I'd be very surprised if I didn't. We've cut the king off. We've got 2 extra pawns. Come on, let's go. Yeah, taking the pawn is not going to help. Taking the pawn is not going to help. We're going to push. So that this check is impossible. 52 seconds left. You're going all the way there. Yep, we can push this. We bring the rook. And yes, with that, we're not cutting the king off anymore. But we still got our pawn. Z, plural. Push forward. Maybe should have prefaced this with h2 just to avoid some stupid checks, but that's fine. Okay. A man can dream. I don't want to mess this up. Oh, okay, fine. We're gonna push to avoid any silly checks. King comes in with king g2. This might be... I mean, nah, this shouldn't be a draw, right? I'm just about quick enough, aren't I? Yeah, where are you going? Yeah, he doesn't want to take that pawn, does he? Get out of there and go back. Takes it now. Ooh, that might be actually clever. But I do get in. Ooh, he did me in. Oh, he did me in massively. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this is horrible. This is absolute shite. God, this is terrible. Oh, I pre-moved it. Oh, that was a win. That was such a win. God damn it. Wow. Like, he played it... Okay, he played it well. But... Wait, this is still... How is this a win still? What? Oh, this can't be a win, can it? This is like a draw, no? Ah, right, this is not a draw. Shit. Yeah, my endgame knowledge, terrible. I thought this was a draw. Like, I thought I bottled it. So, let me explain. I guess I was wrong. Not to the races today, but okay, a draw is okay. I thought the idea is, like, anywhere the king goes, I play the opposition and I win. Very simple. But he played there, and I initially pretty much pre-moved king here, and I thought this was a draw. But it's not. Even though he gets the opposition, yeah, I can still win. Because he doesn't have the stalemate trick. Yeah, I just... In a time deficit, I screwed it up slightly, but that's okay. The fact that we got a draw out of this is still good anyway. That was a terrible game. We don't speak about that anymore. In the meantime, what do we have? We have 16 minutes left. Remember that for the tournament to count, we need to at least 8 people in a tournament. So yeah, if you're watching this, and if you haven't joined the tournament yet, please do that. The links are in the chat. 15 minutes, 47 seconds left to be precise. We've got 3 people as it stands, the same amount of people that we had, I don't know, a while ago, maybe 20 minutes ago. But, you know, this is something that we usually expect because people mostly come in the last 10 minutes or so. But yeah, it would help if you are there and if you haven't joined, if you could join, because that would indicate us that we might be having or might not be having enough people for this to count. We've got 4 people, good stuff, already just joined, I think. Yep, let's just get to 8. Alright, so with 15 minutes to go, I'm not going to risk playing any more rapid games. I'm going to switch to Blitz. It's going to be quite a change of pace from 10 minutes to 3. Can't be talking as much. I'm going to concentrate. What is this, Dross? God damn it. Somebody needs to get their opening sorted out. This is awful. Transposing into some sort of exchange panel there. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Some people think they're being sort of clever with this. I wish I remember the theory for this. So we've kind of transposed it to the Caro-Kann Panov, which I used to play. And I remember it, of course, but I don't remember all the intricacies. Like, I normally expect to be quite good at my openings. And when I play the Panov right now, like, it's not giving me the edge anymore in the opening knowledge that I would maybe count on having, but we'll see. The most important thing I need to remember is that we're playing a Blitz game, hello. So we can't be delaying things too much. Interesting. So you really wanna just push. Okay. Okay, this is your right. This is your right. We're gonna take here. We're gonna create a bit of a mess everywhere. We may as well maybe try and play here. That's okay. The knight can go there. We're controlling the situation. We are controlling the situation. Takes. Was that the only move? Really? I don't know. No, I almost walked into a bit of a pickle myself. Let's not do that. Was that legit the only way to get out of this? Was the queen trapped? Because I obviously didn't have enough time to look at it properly. Because if it was trapped, no, it didn't look trapped, surely. But that's okay. I've got to be careful creating so many weaknesses around the light squares, you know. But hopefully it's gonna be fine. We can control at least one set of squares. Why not? Yeah, well, we're essentially up a queen, but it's still a job to do here. Still quite a job to do. I think maybe I can get away with this. I don't want to open as many lines. Like, the lines will get opened no matter what we do. But I would rather open up some other lines. So, once to trap my queen, I'm going to say nah. We say no to that. The tab situation is actually quite equal, which is good. Yeah, so doesn't like my queen there. All right. You have the right to not like my queen there. That's fine. Let's play with the rook there, I guess. Okay. Takes. I'm under a bit of pressure. Yeah, that was a good move. Like, I'm up a queen, but it cannot do much. Everything is blocked off. Although I'm trying. I'm trying to do something with it. I am trying. Let's get it. Let's get it done. Let's get the job done here. It's good. It's good that these pawns are sort of blocking each other. They might not be blocking each other anymore. Let's see. Takes. "30 seconds against 1 minute. Takes. I think I'll be happy with that. The pawn is queening, which we should not be allowing. Not on my watch. How do we stop that? A good question. I actually don't know. Whoa, how do we stop that? Hello. Takes. I mean, there is a way to stop it. It just loses material. Ah, right. Checkmate. Idiot. Fair enough. Yeah, losing up a queen, not nice. But I haven't played Blitz in a while, so I'm a bit rusty. Alright, so 9 minutes to go, 5 people. Look, you gotta do better, folks. You gotta do better. This is a reminder for you to join the tournament through the links in the chat. The tournaments will not count. It will happen still, but it will not count towards the Blunderland Cup if we have fewer than 8 people. So we need 3 more at least within the next 9 minutes, which, you know, we hope we're gonna get. You would think we're gonna get. But yeah, in the meantime, let's maybe play another one. Yeah, that's a shame the way, like, I was definitely winning. You cannot not be winning up a queen, but we messed it up. And this actually shows how powerful the bishop pair can be. What's this move though? So we're gonna, well, you don't usually play it now, that's the thing. You can play it later if you want, but interesting. Well, not now even, wow. Okay. This is a very funny little variation. Very funny variation, okay. Interesting. Prefaces with this check. I've never seen this Alekhine before. Which is strange coming from me, I guess. I've never seen it. Never seen it. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, this was always an annoyance, but what can you do? By the way, I didn't think Queen H4 check was a good move, necessarily. I just thought it was annoying. Jevon, hi, welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? What's up? Good to have you back. Let's play this intermezzo first, shall we? We're very persistent with the queen. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I don't know if the queen is getting trapped or not. He takes with check. What is he gonna take with check? Let's play knight here, I guess. Very persistent with... Ah, that's what he's gonna take with check. Right, now I saw that. It's good that he didn't see that. But it didn't matter in the end. Never mind, we still have a fun little game here. Still have funny knights. Ah, right, apart from the fact that I don't have it anymore. Yeah, well, I should probably not be playing Blitz at this time. Wow. I just got confused massively. I've never seen that setup with the Alekhine. And sometimes when you get confused in the opening, you don't know the plans. You get caught up in Blitz especially. You don't have time to think about things. What is this? People are playing some sus openings against me today. Some sus French. Some sus beards, I guess. Just need to swallow it and you know, get better. I just play London to avoid all opening theory. Yeah, well, we like I don't have much respect for it, but yeah, what are you gonna do? For me, I live and breathe opening theory. This is why I'm playing. Shit, stop that! I need to actually see what's going on. Okay, what did you play? You played something. You played H6. Okay, not a very Pirzi setup this, but we'll take it. It works very well so far. I'm not like I would be surprised if it didn't work very well. But nah, I'm sorry, London is just not my chess at all. I'm Boncloud against everyone in this tournament, which you are very much entitled to do. Feel free to do that if you want. No one's gonna stop you. So are we gonna see the long castling? Yes, we are gonna see the long castling. I thought long castling was quite sus, you know. I thought long castling was quite sus. You know, very, very, very aggressive. I mean, I can still push. Is the tournament rated? No, it's unrated. Jevon, like, you're asking questions of someone who hasn't been to my tournaments, hasn't been to my streams. The tournaments are never rated. We have 7 people with 4 minutes to go. This is, you know, this is a bit tricky. It's getting to a tricky territory now because we do need at least one more person now for this tournament to count towards our ratings. If we don't get an 8th person, which we did just get, okay, good stuff. Good stuff. 8 people. Good. If no one leaves, which I hope no one does, then we are going to have the thing. I've never been to the tournament, actually. Wow, this is terrible. Terrible, Jevon. Awful. Awful behavior. Well, I guess there's always... well, anything can happen for the first time. So we've taken the 3 knights, our bishop is hanging, we've got lots of, like, stuff hanging. Actually, no. I'm gonna be serious. Well, okay, fine. Good. I don't mind you being serious at all. Gonna win the Blunderland Cup? Well, you might. Maybe. You need to play good for that to happen. But, you know, you might do. Okay, so material is equal. Let's get the knight into play. I gotta go to work in a bit. Well, the tournament is going to last for about 50 minutes to an hour. I have so much homework. When people say work, I don't think of it as homework. So I assumed you could actually go work. Homework ain't work. Come on. Work is arguably slightly better. Alright, so we've had an influx of people, like I usually do expect, in the last couple of minutes. So now we're up to 10 players. Thank you very much. Can we get any more beyond that? I'm gonna take a look very shortly. So with 2 minutes to go, we've got 10 people. Last week we had 13. So you just want to what? Be boring and exchange everything off? Terrible. I want to keep the queens on, but how do I do that? There is a way. Okay, fine. We found one. Good. The knight is defending this square, the bishop is covering this, the pawn is covering this, the queen is covering this. So that's good for us. Let's play here, I guess. It's amazing to see so many people from different countries. But we've always had that, to be honest. 25 against 34. 21 and counting. No, I'm late. No, you're not late. You're fine. You're just about fine, my friend. So we're just gonna take every port in existence, I guess, with check. Nice. Then we're just gonna do a couple of silly checks. So we're going to do this just to buy ourselves a bit of time. There's nothing wrong with buying a bit of time on Blitz. And play here. So that the queen is sort of feeling a bit suspicious. We could play here as well, so that there is no mates over here. We're just keeping it tight. I can even play here, you know. We've got 5 seconds to go, so we could just play very, very, very sweaty. In a sense that we could just not let our opponent have anything at all. And there you go. They timed out. Good stuff. All right, we won a game with Blitz. Hey, hello. Good stuff. All right, tournament starts in 1 second. Best of luck, everyone. Best of luck, everyone. People talking about calculus homework. Is calculus? Is it like what's calculus? Is it like arithmetics or something? Is it algebra? What's calculus? I think I have an idea what calculus is, but what's calculus? It's like algebra. Can you show me how to get a checkmate in 5 moves? I don't think so. Okay, so, people. I want to warn you. This setup doesn't work. Black is actually winning now. The problem is, I don't necessarily remember how to win. I think you play... God. I don't remember how to win this, man. Like, this sets up where I'm dropping a rook for an exchange. It's losing for white. Like, if you go with the engine, it's losing. I swear to you. I'm not lying. But I can't remember the pattern for it. Hi, Ibu. I don't think I've seen your nickname before. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? It's not losing for white if black doesn't know the line. Like, I used to know the line, I just forgot. I may be able to remember it in a second. Ah. Yeah, so I think you need to play bishop here, allow him to take the pawn, and then you play d5 or d6. I think there is little difference between d5 and d6. I don't remember what the difference is necessarily. I'm gonna play d5. Like, something tells me that d5 is better. I don't remember the reason why, but I think d5 is better. The problem is the queen has got no squares. Surprisingly, if you actually scan with your eyes, the queen has got no squares. Yeah, and now the queen is trapped. I think there is a way more resistant way of playing this. Like white's treated this position badly. Like, this is not the way. There is a much more resistant way of playing this position. But yeah, we trapped the queen more easily than I had expected. Which is good. So yeah, we're back in the game, Javon. We're back in it. Back in it to win it. Yeah, so I've seen this setup many times before, and I know that this is losing for white. I just sometimes fail to remember why. This time I haven't though, so that's okay. He's gonna have you flagged in a second. Yeah, you just have zero faith in me for some reason. I'm just a minute down. I am only just a minute down. Let's contest that pawn. There is a way of defending it, maybe. Just don't see it. So yeah, how many people do we have? So we have 12 people. All right. There is still a possibility to join through late registration. Yeah, I can't take it yet. I need some loft. Like, if takes, then it wouldn't be very nice for me. Like, because my rook goes away from defending d8 and then I get mated. You don't want to get back rank mated, do you? So yeah. Attacking my pawn over there. I can still do this, I think. See no harm in that. You either take the knight or you don't. Either way, it's gonna be a very, very funny night. Okay, so the rook goes back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We did not expect that. Okay, let me just use that open file then. Yay, I won. Well, good stuff. Hope it was a fair win. No, really wants to kick my knight away. That's not nice. I'm still gonna play here. I don't care. Fair win. Are you Stockfish 17? No, don't do that. That's not nice. Fair win? What's a fair win? Never heard of that. Oh no, but that hangs mate, which was the idea. GG. So you see, you know, if you watched it from beginning to end, it was actually an interesting sort of tactical game. At the beginning, we actually remembered the line, kind of, sort of, and White didn't necessarily play it to perfection. And we just ignored the fact that the knight is hanging. We just played for development and we played for weaknesses, and in the end it resulted in some mistakes and mate. In the meantime, do we have any games running still? Yes, we do. Alright, so we have DVJ against Ma in an enthralling battle where, well, I don't know, I've never been an endgame expert. It's not looking good for White, but maybe this is durable? If you get rid of an outside pass pawn, this might be drawable if you do that. I don't know. Is this thing holdable, or Black has got too much going, like too much space and stuff? Good question. I just wing endgames? What is winging endgames? As opposed to winning. Because endgames are a joke in Bullet. Yeah, this should definitely be a win. Like the king... Well, actually... Nah. Might not be a... I don't know. If you check the king away... Like, you check the king now. And then... Oh, no, that's definitely a draw. No, don't do that! Why did you do that? Why did you have to do it? Okay, maybe still a draw. I just thought you keep the king boxed in, you keep the rook on a g-file, and the king never leaves. And then you just, you know, you sleep soundly. Eval bar in this game is looking like a heart rate monitor. I wouldn't be surprised. Why did you do that? Yeah, like, you should keep the rook over there and that's it. And now just swing the rook away. Don't take the rook. That would be awful. Just swing the rook away. The king ain't leaving. There you go. There you go. I think Black was winning, and then they weren't. Bro providing outside assistance. I don't think they are able to hear me. Wow, why did you do that? What? What's probably still okay. But why move the rook away? It's almost as if they're doing everything in their power to lose. I don't know. The moves are probably still fine. It's just not the moves that I would be making in this position. Which, I don't know what it says about me. Why king e2? Why were you moving? Again, I guess king e2 is fine. Because I guess every move is fine. But why would you play king e2? What? Yeah. Draw by repetition. Good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Fun little draw. So the games are about... So I'm playing Uri now. Playing white. That makes sense. I played black last game, so... I don't know if... What's my score against Uri again? 1-2-4. Okay. We'll see how that goes. The closed Tarrasch. Uri's not particularly happy about playing me, which... Why? Why would you be... Why would you not want to play me? They should make black go first for February? Is there some sort of hidden joke there? Or no? I'm just trying to think. Is there like a hidden joke in this? Like, is there anything specific about February? About like black or anything? Like, Martin Luther King Day was in January, so... If you wanted to make this a black thing, may as well have done it in January. You don't know. Yeah, I might be missing the trick. I don't know what's in February, unless I'm missing something obvious. I might be. I honestly might be. You know what month February is? Or is it? No, I don't know what month February is. It's the second month of the year last time I checked, and that's it. As far as I'm concerned, it's like a normal month. Unless you're trolling, like I legit don't know. Black History Month? Is it February, really? But why? Is this something to do with what happened in February? What? Is it the Emancipation Proclamation? Is it? What is it? Okay, so the knight goes here to replace itself. Abraham Lincoln, born. Born? That's boring. Terrible. Ended slavery. That's terrible. Ending slavery is terrible. But on a... I'm getting cancelled again. But no, like, if you want to do a Black History Month, do it when the Emancipation Proclamation happened. Like, doing it on a month that Abraham Lincoln was born doesn't make too much sense to me. We're gonna clip that. Yes, clip everything. Yeah, like, but honestly, yeah, but why don't you just do it? I need to get myself some stats on some things. I want to play Rook E2. I want to move my knight. That's the thing. I want to move my knight if I'm allowed to do that. But obviously my knight is pinned to the rook. That's not very nice. We could go here, maybe? If they castle, obviously we threaten mate. Last time I checked, threatening mate was good. We've got the knight nicely defended. The king is still... the king is probably better off staying in the center. Long castling isn't possible anymore, of course. Because reasons. Queen moves in. No, terrible. Don't move in. Let's see, takes. My rook is attacked. Awful. takes. Oh, it's fine. Just gonna be exchanging, I guess. My bishop's still better than his bishop. So like the point is takes, and I take, we just take everything. Ooh, interesting. Well, I guess I've got to check that first. Yasa, hi. Hi Yasa. Are you for the first time over here? I'm not sure I remember your nickname, my friend. What's up? How are you doing? Takes. Sorry, I'm just trying not to lose this game terribly. I want to concentrate a little bit. And I also want to give myself a bit of lift. That'd be nice. Yeah, probably want a castle now. We can't deny. One way or another, we can try and maybe get this pawn. But you know, the knight can still defend. It's a messy position. Very, very messy. I wish my knight was doing some things, but it's gonna take a while for this knight to like do things. I guess we've got to be patient. Otherwise, this looks like rather drawish. I don't know. I guess you want to take with the bishop. You want to get rid of the bad bishop. Throwing this intermezzo in. I mean, I don't know. Might be a good idea. Might not be a good idea. This position's too complicated for me. Knight takes. Yeah, you see that the thing is with knight takes, I don't know if you should keep that bishop on the board. I'll be perfectly honest. My pawn is rather hard to defend though. Let's see. Let me think about it. Let's move here. Well, let's just play the most basic move in existence. Let's just take over the open file. The knight maze will stay there for a second. I was considering like playing knight d4, but then I didn't see a good follow-up to that. Yeah, the rook moves in to attack my pawn, which is understandable. I'm gonna create a threat first. Wow, threatening my knight. Not good. Threatening my knight. I don't like when my knight is threatened. Why did XCOM run out of land budget? Wow, Max, haven't long time no see. Where have you bloody been? The world missed you, except for the part that it didn't. I missed you. That's more important. How are you doing? What's up? What do you mean land budget? I feel perfectly fine in my own skin. Better question, where have you bloody been? I've been streaming for quite a while. What are you talking about? I've been streaming for quite a while. It's not my fault that you've been missing. Gaslighting 101. I know, right? Max is an expert on that, to be honest. Max has got a degree in gaslighting. We all know that. Also, good to see you guys in the chat. Caleb, Max, welcome back to the stream, guys. Feel free to like the stream as well. Feel free to do that. Okay? Like, yeah, these moves are unlikely to be very good moves. We're gonna be making them anyway. Yeah, my knight wants to find a home. Which is difficult to find when you have 6 seconds left, admittedly. All my knight wants is a home. Is there a problem, officer? there is a problem. We're losing. GG. I tried to play for cheap tricks at the end, but Stockfish 17 confirmed. I got a math statistic project due midnight that I haven't started. Terrible. Terrible. Beefy Crazy. Oh god. That profile picture sounds vaguely familiar. Jesus, whose profile? It's a Sword Veil. Yeah, Sword Veil. Yeah. Good stuff. Sword, welcome back. It took me just a couple of seconds. Like, what? Who's that bloody picture that is? Yeah. You changed it. But yes, he's been there before. Yeah, I know it's Sword. It just took me like you people don't appreciate me. You people don't appreciate me. Like, I have such exquisite memory for your nicknames and for your profile pictures. You should appreciate me more. You should be like, bloody hell, no one ever does that. Ever. Like, it's so unlike some random streamer to be remembering everyone's like profile pictures and nicknames and stuff. And I'm like, I got this. I got this in my archives, everything. So yeah. Good to have you back. Who are you again? I don't recognize your face. Yeah, well, you probably have, I don't know, Alzheimer's or something. Terrible. The lesson is never have Alzheimer's. Max would know everything about it. There's not a lot of us, to be honest. Well, you do that. I'll see how you're gonna do. I'll take. Probably not a good move, but I'll take. GG, welcome to the stream. Tanmay, also welcome to the stream. How you guys are doing? What's up? What you been up to? Yes, let's play that here. Do you mean the profile pictures? Okay, so the queen checks. It's not very nice. Why'd you do that? Queen checks. Let's see. How do we address this? I guess we play here. And I guess we play here. That was the plan. That drops 2 pawns, but maybe has potential. Maybe. Okay, so that's a bit of a tricky move I can't take, otherwise I drop my knight. Yeah, let's play here, I suppose. At least that defends the pawn. When the queens get exchanged, if they do get exchanged, I'll be a pawn down. 2 pawns down, in fact, with check. Jesus. 3 pawns down, maybe, if I don't stop it. Wow. That rook is killing me. Do you remember from last week's tournament? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Tenmei. Welcome back. I don't have that terrible of a memory. Okay, like, look. We need to somehow find a way to make use of our arguably slightly maybe superior development. The question is how. I ain't got a bloody clue. We're 3 pawns down. that's what matters. Horrible. I mean, I don't want my knights exchanged off, obviously, but what do I do here? This move is not good. This is like a terrible move. But you gotta do something. All my moves are terrible at all times. Sorry, I will follow up on the chat. I'm trying my best not to lose, but it's kind of difficult. I'm 3 pawns down. Okay, so he decides to make it more interesting. Yeah, but in fact, sorry, I missed that move actually. I thought that Alakia just sacked for no reason, but there was a follow-up that I just didn't see. You know, when you're 3 pawns down, you don't think about those tactics. If you do, then you're a much better player than me. But I wasn't paying attention to that. It's not very difficult to be a much better player than me, to be honest. Of course you missed that move. Of course I did. I'm terrible. I don't know, man. Seems like everything sucks. Why were there 5 seconds before the follow-up? Do you think Hans should be banned from... like, I don't know much about the situation, I'll be honest. Like, I haven't followed this scandal or whatever.
Oh boy, someone just
Axlam has sucked for at least 6 months, and you've been a member for about 6 months as well, which arguably is more or less the same thing. Thank you, Kenny. What's up? Are you playing in the tournament? I don't think I've seen you. Kenny, how could you break the streak of dance? He had such a golden opportunity. I guess Kenny forgot he could do that, to be honest. Which I don't not believe. Because let's face it, Dan is very forgettable. Like, if you met Dan in real life for the first time, you could be spending like an entire evening with him, like talking to him and such, and then, you know, you would go your separate ways, and then 5 minutes like, who was I talking to again?
Someone just
very
blundered.
Forgettable person. Caleb, thank you very much for the membership as well. Again, thank you. I appreciate your everything. It always pleases me. Did I miss the tourney? Yes, I'm afraid you did, Carnage. I don't think you can late register anymore. This is round 3. You can try. You can try. I'm not sure if you can do that, but you know, there's no point in no trying. I don't know. We just out of moves. We're in round 3. I'm not sure technically how late registration works. I don't know what sort of threshold there is for rounds and such. It's just like this isn't made, but this would have been a painful move. Now the king is just coming in. It's too bad. This is way too bad. Who did Lakia lose to, I wonder? We're up to 14 players. Maybe late registration is indeed possible. Maybe. I don't know. Who did he lose to in a tournament? He didn't play the first round? Interesting. Okay, so playing more but not doing badly is worse than not playing. Andy Richards, hi bro, do you remember me? Usually I would say yes, but Andy Richards, I'm not sure I remember your nickname, my friend. I apologize if I did forget you. Andy Richards, I don't know, Andy Richards, it's a rather common name. I usually do better when it's not particularly common. Yeah, that's a bit embarrassing. I apologize for that. Alaska. Okay, yes. I connected the dots. Yes, welcome back. Good. How many Andy Richards do you know? Well, I know one from the chat. It's not like I know a ton of Andy Richards. It's just that sometimes it takes a while. Your live streaming now has been limited to Sundays, I think. What are you talking about? I streamed on Tuesday and on Thursday as well. This week. Do you remember me? Oh, I struggle, Ori. I really do. I wish I could forget you because you beat me. Is this just a Sunday tournament? Yes, Andy, we play tournaments every Sunday. We play tournaments every Sunday, 5 PM UTC, same exact time, same exact channel. Am I the only one who hears my slightly lags? But that's probably because sometimes it picks up on my breathing. Sometimes it's sort of... the way to do that is for me to put the mic a bit further away. Let me know, like, over time, if that fixes things a little bit better. Sometimes, you know, it's not always the perfect distance. Can't hear you at all. You should be able to. Your camera stopped as well, stream crashed. Yeah, well. Can't hear. You should be able to hear me. I think you're just trolling, man. Yeah, my mic says I'm okay. I've got 0 dropped frames, so you can do one. I should be fine. I can't hear you. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, you can try that again. But I'm not going to be convinced because I see that all my stream vitals are A-okay. Same. Terrible. You guys are awful. Okay, so I'm playing against this person, Jules. I've never played them before. Interesting. I see a black screen with a spoopy voice. I thought you meant spooky, but spoopy is also fine. I do have a spoopy voice. Sometimes when I speak, people say that my breath smells like poo. But, like, I brush teeth every day, twice a day. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just shit. C5, god damn it. Very aggressive. I brush my teeth at least once a week. I say that's already an achievement in itself. Wow. I don't know this line. Like, what's this line? Can anyone tell me? I don't know. This is a line that exists. Weird line. Amateur? Well, let's not judge it too soon. Mic lagging again. I shower once a week. Or like a proper gamer. It picks up bits of your voice from the past. It's a time-traveling microphone. We've got that. Oh wait, did I just blunder a piece? No! I legit just blundered a piece for no reason. Wow! Is it just me or has the screen gone blurry? Come on, people. At some point, you gotta start being a bit serious because sometimes, you know, I obviously can't necessarily tell if you're joking or not. Nah, bro, still can't hear him. Yeah, well, of course you can't. Okay. Yeah, playing down a piece is not very nice. Gotta go bye-bye so soon. Terrible. But it's good to have you back, Max. Come back again soon. Wow, just blundered a piece for no reason. I mean, there was a reason. It's just that it was a bad one. Let's take this. Let's try and create at least some kind of disruption for the opponent. Also, he never took my bishop, which, yeah, might be good for our winning chances later down the line, maybe. But C6. Wow. But overall, the position is obviously terrible. I'm down a piece for nothing. Stream crashed? Come on, people. I've got 0 dropped frames. Can anyone see the screen? Sure looks like it. Look, after this game, I will check my own YouTube from a viewer's perspective, and I will expose you like the prat you are. Because it says my vitals are fine. If you are having lags, it's one of two things. Check your bandwidth or check your sanity. Because you might just be a prat. Should be fine. Some of you guys are thinking in the chat, we almost broke him. 2 more minutes of that collectively and he's gonna be convinced. Maybe. I don't know. Also, everyone like the stream. Since you are trying to break my stream, may as well like it. I don't know. In the meantime, it's still not on. Terrible. I'm gonna reload. Is that like legit? No, I'm not gonna fall for your antics. Not that easily. Where do I want my bishop though? I want to keep my pieces intact. Look, I'm just gonna check. All right. You can count that as a win, since I'm actually going to check my own stream from another device. But boy, if the stream is okay, I'm gonna rip you to shreds. Because you're making me do this mid-game. Also, my opponent made a move. And it doesn't look like it's a very good one. Because it looks like we can fork the bishop and we can defend this. Okay, it works now. And we can play here maybe? There appears to be a glitch just showing Megamind playing chess. Yay, he back on. Yeah, what's going on, people? Okay. Here. Oh wow, he's back. Yeah, you were just a bunch of prats, aren't you? Go back here. My queen isn't getting trapped. At least it shouldn't. This is the only safe square for the bishop. I don't know. Wow, this is really persistent. I don't know why my opponent is persisting with all of this. If anything, it only traps the bishop even more. Because now the bishop doesn't even have this square. Unless there is some tactical trick that I don't see. Defeated an 1800? Why is this tournament not rated? Well, because we don't want the ratings of people to be affected by it. You're also close to 2000? Dank Mima, God, I think I've seen you before, haven't I, my friend? I think you've been involved with the channel before. Like, it's like, I'm not close to 2000. I've been over 2000 for a very long time. It's just that, you know, I lost the game today, so I dropped like a couple of points. So there you go. Okay, so we actually grew back into this game. We're still behind in material, but this king side isn't very sound. 1800s lives matter. I see. I'm a new viewer. Are you? Because we used to have. I'm sure we used to have a person called Dank Mima. Maybe it's just a different person. But sorry. Welcome to the stream. Then, how are you doing, my friend? Where do you come from? Yeah, I mean, Rapid. I am almost 2200. Like Blitz, I've been over 2000 for a while. It's just that, you know, I dropped slightly. It's not. Wow, it's my move. What was the move? God damn it! I need to stop wasting time. Okay. Play here. Who's DVG22? He's played with us before. I don't mind dropping this pawn because I'm about to get some threats myself. You're gonna be flat. I know. I don't know why I'm missing moves. Like it's not coincidental or anything. It's like a second time. It feels like. Today, or a third time maybe even, where my opponents made a move and I just didn't react to it. Because I didn't see it for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. Wow, I'm dropping a piece now? Wow. Yeah, this is just pure badness from me. Careful, your time is running. Nah, I'm gonna lose this one, but I'm playing horrible today. That's okay. That adds more intrigue to the cup. That's the most important thing. I don't even have like a cheap mate or anything because you can block with the rook. My bishop is very good, but who cares? Yeah, I wish I had like a cheeky mate, but I don't. I'm like dropping all my pieces and I'm getting mated. So, you lost. I did. Are you surprised? Okay, so. Yeah, I'm keeping the stream on another device just in case. Wow, we've got a player with 1,000 rating with more points than me. Well, this is how far I've fallen. Do you have any tips for improving calculation? What time situation we're talking about, and what is your rating, my friend? A question: if you put your stream on your phone, your face cam, will it just be infinite? Maybe. Rapid. What's the rating? I closed my rapid at bullet gap a bit more. That's nice. Do you have 2500 bullet? God. Do you really? Turn the other phone off. I don't have anything switched on at the moment. Exclam doesn't move pawns. What is that supposed to mean, Caleb? You need to decipher that for me. I'm 1400, but I'm stuck at it. Well, first of all, 1400 is a very respectable rating. I wouldn't scoff at that. I think you've done pretty well. And you should all be proud of yourself. 1400 is a very good number. That I just wanted to say that. Second of all, let's see, Rapid 1400. I think, you know, take my advice with a pinch of salt. As you should. But in my opinion, one of the more important things that you can do at this rating, and, you know, I struggle with that myself sometimes, is that you should focus a bit less on what you are trying to do and focus more on what your opponent wants to do. Because this is a problem that I found myself, this is a situation I found myself in myself when I was around that level, where I'm just too hyper-focused on my own plans and I just completely ignore what my opponent is doing. So I would maybe try to employ a bit of anticipation before every move, in a sense that just before you move anything at all, ask yourself a question every time. Like, okay, so what is my opponent's idea? So what would he be doing to stop me from, like, progressing forward? And if you do this consistently and you start finding the right answers to your questions, then, you know, you'll improve massively already by doing that. Because I don't know if that's something that is relevant to you necessarily for your games, but if you do find yourself in a situation where you have this brilliant idea that you want to bring to life, and then suddenly your opponent does something unexpected and you lose, then, you know, you should have seen that. And it's a shame then, because you've invested some time into calculating your idea, and then suddenly this idea fails because your opponent just had a better idea, or an idea that counters it, it just didn't look. So, yeah. Let me know if that makes sense. If you say that actually it's not a problem for me, then, you know, I'll tell you something else. But yeah, yes, that happens to me all the time. Well, there you go. If it does, then you definitely may want to improve on that. And also, don't listen to Javon. Don't play more bullets and don't play the London system. Don't listen to the psychopath. He doesn't know a single thing about. I mean, yeah, he obviously he does know a thing or two, but he's just being slightly off the mark today. Play the Duras Gambit and 30-second hyper bullet. Yes. Because this is such a great idea. Okay, you know, all jokes aside, my position isn't the best. Let's play a5 for no reason. It works for me, like, actually. Well, if it works for you, then it works for you. I don't think it's gonna work for many other people. Like, I hate playing bullet. Some people say on stream, like, play bullet. I'm like, I bloody can't play bullet. I don't like playing bullet. I play 3 matches, my head starts aching. This is how much I hate playing bullet. Maybe that's like an age thing, I don't know. Maybe I'm too old, but then again, a lot of people play bullet no problem into their like 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever. But I guess they're just much better than me, what can I do? Oh god, I don't like the moves I'm making, I'll be honest, but like this is a terrible move, never play f6. I play bullet until I feel an actual bullet through my head. Yeah, unfortunately for me this happens too quickly. Like I want to do that after like literally the first 3 matches or something. Which is never a good thing. Which is never a good thing. But I'm getting pressured here. Massively. Awful. Okay, look. I'm playing down a piece. My position is terribly losing. But, you know, I'm playing against the 1000. If this is an actual 1000, then I just need to, you know, channel my experience and just, you know, outclass him. That's the only way we're gonna win. Just channel our experience and then just be better, not make silly errors and stuff. Yeah, and then watch me make, you know, the silly error in just a second. And this is what's happened. Yeah. So if we exchange that, then rook takes actually a good move. Luckily, it didn't happen. Can I calculate like Hikaru one day? Honestly, unlikely. But if you could, I'd be very impressed. And very proud. So, where'd you come from? Where'd you come from, Dank Meme? Funny name. A very dank name as well. I'm just honestly, I'm waiting for a mistake. I'm waiting for a mistake. A 1000 is not gonna play the game perfectly at all times. So I'm honestly just begging for a mistake here. I'm biding my time. I'm trying to keep as many pieces on the board as I can, and I'm waiting for that decisive, incisive blunder. I don't mind actually getting this pawn out of the way, but yep. Right now, America was in Gulf for long. Like, well, you mean like military? Like proper military? Is that the thing? Like the Persian Gulf? This position is really, really stressful. Middle East, basically. I mean, I know where the Persian Gulf is. Like people say they were in a Gulf, that usually means that, you know, that they were in the military or something. Okay, so I wanted to play bishop there. I cannot do that anymore, which sucks. Let's push this. The knight can't take. The knight is pinned. We're just keeping the pressure on. That's all we're doing. And now I can actually play this. And when I don't know, yeah, when the rook goes here, I do this. The position, you know, we're starting to. I'm not getting flagged. Actually, I have more time, Caleb. So piss off. If anything, I have more time. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, here we take the piece. Everything is defended. Yeah, it looks like our opponent is slightly running out of ideas by this point. Yet we mustn't relax. We're still down material. Just keep the pressure on. It looks like this game is just going to be decided by time. I bring the bishop back in the longest diagonal. Do something. 5 seconds left, so and any move counts. I don't like you doing that. I don't like getting checked. My opponent's playing really quickly now. Good stuff, but I just have enough time to do this. GG. Well, it was a tough game. That's golf, not a flag. Golf is for suckers. If you ever played golf, then you suck. Exclam getting cancelled again. Nah, I don't like golf too much. I've never played it, which is, you know... How can you not like something having never played it? This is awful. This is awful, terrible. But, yeah. Maybe I should try it before I make my conclusions, but it just doesn't look like something I might enjoy, golf. A lot of people enjoy it. I'm like, you're just kicking a ball. Sorry, not kicking. That's football. You just what? Clubbing the ball? What's the verb for it? Don't know. You literally just go boink, the ball flies, and then you go after the ball. Lol, try drugs before you make conclusions. I know, right? This is what my drug dealer used to say. It didn't end very well. We don't talk about that. Alright, I've never played this person, Random Galaxy. I don't think I'm recognizing this nickname. Let's see, let's test their King's Gambit theory. Exclam his own drug dealer. I know. I buy drugs for myself. Like, if you buy drugs... Nah. Sorry, I retract my statement. It doesn't make sense. Also, never do drugs. What is his rate? What rate? What are you talking about? I don't think taking this pawn is a very recommended decision. Sorry. I just took a small sip of coffee and my throat is like dying. Terrible. Never drink coffee. What's his like rate? Like drug dealer's rate? COVID? Nah. As far as I'm aware, I may not have been just aware of it, but as far as I'm aware, I've never been down with COVID. So here, every one of those caffeine addicts needs to go to jail. Caffeine is a drug. Yes, caffeine is a drug, and caffeine is illegal, confirmed. Kenny is an intellectual. Yeah, Kenny's just messing. all jokes aside, Kenny is an intellectual. Let's see, takes. Do we have any tactical blows here? No. Not that I see. There might be some, I just don't see them. And when you don't see something, that always means it's not there. This is how you avoid your problems in life. You just don't look at them. I don't like this bishop. Should I take it? I'll just play here. Because I'm a genius. And when c6 is played, I guess I'll drop a pawn or something. Because I'm also a genius. Famalt, welcome back to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good to have you back. Also, everyone, like the stream. I don't know how many likes we have. And don't tell me, but please, everyone who's watching, like the stream. Also, that blonde is a queen. Bloody hell. I don't think Rundown is going to be very happy about that. Yeah, and that sort of, that was the final round, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Terrible. Alright, who's playing who? Alright. Doing mighty fine. What's popping? My head is popping. Definitely from the way I played today. Bloody horrible. Yeah, we've got Ori playing Alakia, which is basically the decider of the tournament. I don't know. I know Ritzhammer has been around for a long time, but should we do something about it? Like, I'm not comfortable with an alleged 1400 just smashing everyone in the tournaments and never losing a game. Technically, it's not against the rules, but should we introduce a new one? Like, to also counter smurfing, as well as cheating. Because, you know, I'm not very comfortable having an account where I've played them 10 times and I've lost them 10 times. And they're a 1300. Am I very late? Or am I late or very late? I'd say you're closer to being very late. I've been playing chess and losing every game. I can't wait to watch the stream. The truth hurts. I can relate. I think everyone can relate now. So welcome to the stream. Also, like I said, everyone like the stream. You know, it's a Sunday tournament, Sunday stream as per usual. Is Kenny playing, or Kenny was like late and stuff? I don't see Kenny in the tournament. I do actually see Kenny. Okay. Yeah, my result is terrible. What are you gonna do? It's best you're in the stream. We'll lose here, so it's alright. It is alright. Yeah, I don't think Ori's got much chance in here. Yeah, I can tilt even like up to 400 elo. I'd like to believe I'm not gonna do that anymore. I think I'm at a state in my chess career where there's only 4 rounds today. What do you mean? There are 6 rounds. It's just that you've only played for 4. If I'm saying that correctly, there's been 6. No, there's 6 rounds. Like, I've played 6 rounds. Everyone's played 6. even it says even you played 6. Okay, so Alakia wins yet again. Ori finished in 2nd. Thorium finished in 3rd. George finishes in 4th. Rundown, even though I beat him, finishes in 5th. I'm in 6th. Oh, that's horrible. King Teller in 7th. Kenny 8th. And we've got a bunch of people going down the list there. We've got Vodoy, Pistomir, Tanmay, GM Newbie, it's a funny little nickname. DVG played a couple of games. So did Max. How did Max lose all 3? Max, are you joking? What happened? Awful. Okay, so I want to have this conversation with people because I need your advice. Like, Ritzham has been on stream for a while. He's been around for a while. And has been using this account for a while. Like, this is an old account that exists, you know, all the way from down 2020. So it's not like a new account. And it's had like a shit ton of games, I assume. Almost 400 games. But just like, look at this. Look at this. And as far as my personal record is concerned against this account, like I said, I've played 10 games with them over the course of shit knows how long. 6 months. And I've lost 10 times out of 10. I don't know if I'm a good marker for skill, but I'm just not comfortable with a person who is like 1400 winning the tournaments outright every week. I am not uncomfortable with a person with the rating that is like 2300 winning tournaments outright every week. But if they are that strength, they need to play from their real account that I've never seen. No one knows if it's there. They say they're hiding it. I don't know. So, I don't know. Should we ban this account from playing? And should we recalculate all the tournament results? Which makes it like, you know, we will retroactively recalculate all the results, which we can very easily do. So I'm just asking every one of you. I know Kenny's stance. Yeah, Kenny's been quite vocal about it. But I've been, you know, up and down. Let me do a statistical analysis on it for my math project. That guy's probably cheating. There's a reason why chess.com gives people back their points when Hikaru beats them with the Smurf. Like, I don't know how they arrange that. Honestly. We need to get Kramnik on the line. Okay, so. But the games are unrated. Let's check the old tournament results. He's probably smurfing, just using a lower level engine. Cram is gonna find interesting. Okay, so it looks like we've got a bunch of people in here. Like I said, Tanvi, also welcome to the stream. Where'd you come from, Tanvi, my friend? I don't think I've seen you before. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Let us know, like, tell us more about yourself. So, like I said, over the course of 6 months, this player has been on stream many times. Ah, you're George that I played tonight. Fair enough. Did you enjoy the tournament, my friend? Did you enjoy the tournament? So I'm gonna start the poll. Has the person in question talked in chat? Oh yeah, many times. His name on YouTube. His name is CM Ritam. Like, he's been on the stream for like for a long time. So okay, should this account, like, I'm not saying the player, I'm saying this account, be banned from playing in tourneys? Let's say. And we just put it yes or no. And I'm gonna start the thing. And I'm just gonna leave it to you. They are rude when they talk in chat? I wouldn't say he's rude. If he's a CM, you should play on his man. That's what I've been saying for like 6 months now. He's not listening. So it looks like it's a landslide win for yes, it looks like. It doesn't look like many votes are going to change anything, but I'm keep the poll on for a while. I'm not going to end it just now. But it looks like by all accounts, we are going to ban this account. Ban me? Ah, so Ritzam is in the chat. It'd be cool to be the CM of the Smurf. There's no CM named like this. Yeah, look. It's very possible that it's an actual candidate master playing well and not a cheater. But like I said, a lot of people say yes, and I am personally getting far less comfortable now that we have a league system, when I have this personal record against this person, against an account that is 13 or 1400, and the account that is 13 or 1400 is winning tournaments outright every week, I'm not comfortable with that. If you want to come as your real account, as your kind of like candidate master account or whatever you claim your actual strength to be, please do. Like, if I see your real account, if it exists, and you're like 2300, 2400, and you have an official title or not, it doesn't really matter as long as the rating matches your strength, then I'll be like, yeah, that's cool, it's fair. That's fair. But, yeah. It does look like the decision is going to be made in the favor of just removing this account from the league and recalculating the tournament results. I'm a member of AICF, so I can say that. Yeah, but like this, I see your point, but this is like, it's not a real name. I don't think it's a real name. I don't think you can find anyone like that through that name. So yes. I cannot open my computer. Parents will not allow that. Okay, it's fair. I will not play again. To be like, I'm not suggesting anything, but to be honest, that does sound like a cheater who's been just like exposed and finally, like when like some cheaters when they get exposed, they're not gonna admit that, but they're like, okay, that's fair. I'm not saying that's the situation, but it does sound like some people do that sometimes, don't they? Anyway, so yeah, like I said, if you create another account when you have your actual rating, you're most welcome. I'm not banning the player. I'm not banning the player. I'm just banning this account. This account is like, it's been getting on my nose for a while. They will not confess without proper evidence. They shouldn't confess. It's up to them. We're not police. Okay, so it looks like I'll be getting many more votes that are gonna change the situation, so I'm gonna end the poll. And we're going to retroactively recalculate the results. So, either way, for the purpose of the tournament, that means, let me just check. That means that this time Ori wins the tournament. And last week we had Thorium, aka Jack, winning the tournament. So, yeah. I know it's a bit of a downer, but congratulations, retroactively. Congratulations for winning. I will confess I have a crush on Exclam, but don't tell anyone. Having a crush on me, it's illegal. I am 14 years old, so if you have a crush on me, then it's probably illegal. So I am third in today's tournament. Thorium says epic. Yeah, well, there you go. So we will recalculate the results, and we will update the table after the stream, alright? Okay, so good. Thank you, didn't you used to have music on stream? But there is music, no? I'd be surprised if there isn't any music. Like, to me, the music is playing. It's very quiet, as it should be, but I'm a teen, so no, it wouldn't be illegal. Ah, god damn it. God damn it. Damn you. Damn you for being a teenager. Okay, so you say dead silent. Does anyone else like hear just a teensy bit of... Okay, if I make it louder, will you be able to hear it? Like... Is there anything now? And let me move it back to being quiet again. If nothing's changed for you, too loud. Ah, you see, so there is something. There it is. But it's just that it's very quiet. It's not that it's not there, it's just very quiet. I've made it a bit louder than it used to be. So it should be hearable, should be audible, but still quiet. I want you to deep throat the microphone. I have deep throated many things in my life. Microphone I never have. I don't know if you feel this close to me, but you have no issue. Let's play. But I don't necessarily understand the point. But yeah, anyway, like I said, case closed. I have nothing against you. Absolutely nothing. Just if you want to play with another account that reflects your strength more, and that's it. That's all I have to say. We don't have to talk about this anymore. Nor do I really want to talk about this anymore. 15 players we've had today. Thank you very much. Repeating the first round number. We had 15 first round. And yeah. Feel free to challenge me now, people. Feel free to throw me challenges now that the tournament is over. And a very, very pertinent question by MoGold there. How do I play you? You just challenge me. And that's it. Stream froze. It shouldn't have. Very surprised if it did. I will go last today. Updating table. Ah, so you actually gonna, update the table? Thank you, Kenny. If you can do that, like I said, I never insist on you helping. Only if you can, only if you can do that. Only if you have time on your hands. Like, I can do that myself, no problem. I'm a capable adult human being, and I know my way around an Excel. But yeah, if anyone wants to play, feel free to throw me a challenge. You can find my profile, like most of you have me in friends anyway, but my profile is obviously exclam64. We get rid of this. Well, I can't get rid of it. Can I please get rid of it? Can I get rid of my own tournament? Hello, that'd be nice. Wow, can't get rid of it. Exclam may know his way around an Excel, doesn't know his way around chess.com apparently. Wow. Now this should work. Yay, good. I'm a capable adult. Crackhead, hey, we don't have to call names, okay? So what if I'm a drug addict? I'm an independent woman, married woman. You also misspelled woman? Terrible. Now, what's the problem? Like, you can't be married and independent. I don't know what the problem is. Nah. As much as it was a joke, then it was really a bad one. Bye, see you next week. See you next week. What's your account name to challenge? You can see at the bottom of your screen, my friend. Sexclam64. Also, there is a link to my profile in my description. I'm a human, average human. That is also not incorrect. It's good to be human. As much as some people sometimes say, I wish I was a hawk so I could fly. Or I wish I was a dolphin so I could speak dolphin and swim in the ocean. You wouldn't want to be anyone but a human. I know that animals don't pay taxes, and animals have a freedom of... Animals have no borders and such. But animals also don't live as long. They really struggle in life, most of them. And they're not even close to being as capable mentally. Like, you would be just... If in most cases, unless you're a particularly intelligent animal, you'd just be walking around aimlessly and just, existing. So no, you wouldn't want to be a Hawk to fly. Hawk ain't going much, and he ain't got much wiring in his head. Hawk is just like, ooh. I sent you a challenge. Yes, you did, my friend. Could you please change it to unrated? Also, time control is fine. Just change it to unrated. I wish I was an orca so I can terrorize everything in the ocean. Bloody hell. And I can violate the Geneva Convention? What? How does that make sense? We've got 2 pawns hanging. When I grow up, I want to become an adult. That's also very realistic, yes. Also, to all of these people who say, like adult people now, to all adult people who say, I would like to go back to like school when times were simpler and all I had to do was just go to school and do homework and nothing else. If you really think that, like if it's not just some moment of nostalgia, which I get it, like if there's just a moment, a passing moment of nostalgia, and it's not like a really serious mental state, then it's okay. But if this is something that you're really fixated on, like, God, my life sucks, like my life at school was so much better, then you probably have a problem. You probably, you know, done something wrong in your life, because when you're an adult, your life should be better. I would not take going back to school on any day of the week. Like, I wouldn't, because I'm sorry, as an adult, I have so many more things to do and so much more freedom. I would never take school back. So if you're a capable adult and you're seriously saying to yourself, wow, school was so much better, everything sucks now, you're probably doing something wrong in your life. You probably should, you know, change something about it. Probably. School was fun until high school? Don't know about that. School was quite sucky most of the time, regardless of when exactly. High school is better than middle school. You can't convince me otherwise. Look, like I said, for me school was mostly quite bad. Didn't like it. But high school is definitely better than middle school. God, I think middle school is the worst, because middle school is when the most like significant changes in the people's bodies and like hormone wise are happening, and everyone is just like absolutely inadequate. Everyone's behaving like an idiot. Everyone has their own experience. Yeah, true, surely. Yes, of course. Middle school feels more like high school from films than high school? Are you referring to like bullying mostly in that sense? Because like again, as far as I'm concerned, the worst bullying happens during middle school, not high school. At least there was where I was from. The worst bullying was always in middle school. It's like 7th grade. 7th grade was the worst. If my memory serves me right, 7th grade was the worst. 8th grade wasn't much better. 9th grade was also terrible. And 10th grade, it was significantly better. Significantly better. Can I just take this knight? Why not? It's probably something I should have done like a long time ago, but... No, don't take my pawn. Terrible. Alright. Had this kid who pulled out Uno reverse card as a teacher, gave him detention. What? Guys, leaving the tourney after playing most of the games because you had a bad tourney doesn't mean it won't count towards your average. You think couple games played? You think couple of folks played some bad tournaments and left? Yeah, it is gonna hurt your average. Like it's gonna be a 0 anyway. Middle school is cringe because everyone wants to be like a cool kid. Yeah, I guess. Mo, I see your challenge. Just keep it there. Keep it there. I'm playing a second game against Caleb because Caleb is a community member. And community member have some perks. And one of them is a rematch. So usually we play 1 game per stream per person. But members get 2 games per stream. And this is the second one. So yeah. Then just keep your challenge there and you'll get there. Every single time it's the long whip. Mate, what do you mean every single time it's long whip? Like, you play into the long whip. I don't understand. Like, you play it. You play H5. I'm not making you play H5. There are so many ways. Like, after G4, knight E5, there are like 10 possible ways to reply to that. You always pick the H5 route. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm confused, alright. Play the London system and C6 system? It's kind of hard to play the London system against E4 as black. I'll tell you that much. I'll take the thing. Why not? I'll take every single piece in existence because I can. Yeah, I'll take here first. London system for white and C6 system for black. What is the C6 system again? Against what? The king's... The Caro-Kann? What are you talking about? Tory? Play here. I want to harass that slightly misplaced queen. And I also want to stop him from castling. It's not very easy. Okay, let's do that again so the queen goes back. Queen doesn't go back. Queen actually chooses to go to E6. Spicy. Okay. Are you mewing right now? What does that mean? What is mewing? Is that a verb that exists? Chessbro have a speedrun on C6 system? What is a C6 system? C6 is Caro-Kann. Stop mewing. I don't know what mewing is, but I guess, you know, if I am mewing, then I'ma be mewing for a while. No, why did you take it? Terrible. I have like 107 more pieces. Blood doesn't know what mewing is? Oh my god. You play C6 regardless of what white play the first move? I mean, that's a rather universal move. You can also, instead, you can play knight to F6 regardless of what white does on first move. It's also very flexible, knight F6. Stop looks maxing. Oh yes, my looks are always maxed out, no matter the situation. I look peachy and hot and sexy every day of the week 24/7, because that's just the way I'm built. All the women are always excited to meet me because I am the bestest. For games against Redam, do I count it as a 1-point buy or... That's a good question. That is actually a good question. Let me think about it. Can you show jawline? I don't have a jawline. If your looks are maxed out... Oh shit, I'm low on time. Guys, you should stop with the distractions. I'm gonna lose this game. If you don't stop that. So stop that. Also do a shush face? Is that like 2024 slang? Like, I don't understand any of these words. I'm confused. Can anyone help me? You do OnlyFans? Yes. I do have OnlyFans. Yeah. Caleb offers draw. Get out. Let me answer your question, Kenny. I was just thinking about it in the background. So, if we remove red time completely from the calculations, how we should go about it? I think it's very easy, but like, because everyone lost to him, I think he's got the perfect record against everyone in the two tournaments. What's the best way mathematically to do it? Yes, he's perfect. Can we just not count his games entirely? Like, just pretend that the games didn't exist. Just like remove the results of all the games. Is that possible? You're clearly stuck in 2023. Sorry, fam, you need to do like less than 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a bit too much. Yeah, but those who lost to him will have a lower average. That's the problem. Good news, I don't have to go work today. You mean homework? They said they don't need me? But I thought you meant homework. What? Why are you challenging me to 960? Do you legit want to play 960? Do you want to use your game today for 960? But why? Sorry, am I misunderstanding things? Why would people who we remove the games for would have a worse average? Why? I've lost to him twice. Why would I suffer for it? Mo, I saw your challenge for a brief moment and it disappeared. Could you please do that again? Because they played 5 games today instead of 6 variations. But what does it do for... It doesn't do anything for the... It doesn't do anything for the total points perspective, right? I mean, the points that matter... Not like the points that you get for winning matches, etc. But the points that matter, they are only based on your like positions and stuff. So... Like, everyone's positions in the tournament table... They just go up 1 position, and that's it. Nothing else changes. Unless I'm missing the trick somewhere. I'm sorry. Like, if you see things clearer, because you've obviously got the Excel in front of you, then feel free to change it the way you see more appropriate. It's just that on stream right now, not having the Excel in front of me, I can't think of a better solution. But, like, for example, I personally don't care if I have 1 game fewer. Technically, it doesn't do anything for me.
Rating multiplied by exclam equals minus elo. That makes very little sense, but I'll take it. Okay, so let's see. Knight takes. Which way do I want to take? Do I want to allow the check? Do I not allow the check? Yeah, let's take with the queen at least. Yeah, this is not the right order for this. You should be taking with the knight now. Yeah, but it's a little bit too late, isn't it? Or maybe it's still okay. Like, I go here, and that's it, isn't it? Oh no, stream crashed. Do you have multiple monitors or just one? No, just one. Just one. Just one monitor. I'm a simple guy. Very, very simple guy. Stream crash, that shouldn't. Stream is fine. Okay, so throws the intermezzo check. Dang it, whoopsie daisy. The stream crashed. Is there another tournament? No, or you were just playing casual games. Is it black for you? I can't see anything. You trying to do this again? This time I came prepared. Still not working. Can I play you next? Ori, we have played once already in the tournament. Meaning... the answer is no. We play after the tournament on Sundays. The rule is that we play people who didn't get a game during the tournament. So, like, that's the rule. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Why are you being so mean? Or why are you capsing and shouting at me? No appreciating your tone, sir. It makes perfect sense because the general rule is 1 game per person per stream, right? Right? That's the rule. And, you know, when you play me in a tournament, technically you get that game. If after the tournament, when you've played the game against me already, you want another game, that means, you know, you're taking priority away from a person who has not played the game yet. So, yeah. That's sort of the logics, the logistics and the logic of it. There's my move again. Terrible. Also, you missed Maiden 1? I miss Maiden once every day. At least once a day. Are you surprised? That looks like it's almost mate. I mean, it's factually mate, except for when the queen takes. You missed Maiden 1 again. Terrible. What can I say? I'm a good player. A doctor a day keeps the apple away. Apples are terrible. Queen c5. Why are you telling me to play moves? It's not fair. I play whatever moves I want to play. Terrible. Save me. You can't play it anymore. I know. Yeah. Rook takes d9. Very good move. Very fancy. There you go. I mean, I made it anyway. You happy now? Yeah, I'm not, like, on a serious note, I'm not playing particularly well tonight. So, yes. He mated. Yes, I like mating quite a lot. So, are you sure about Chess 960? I mean, I can entertain it. It's just that, you sure? Yep, 960 it is. Okay, fine. I don't even know what rating I have. The new meta. Thanks for the game. You're welcome, my friend. It was a pleasure. Does that mean no chess players are virgins? Good question. I don't know. Do you feel like a non-virgin? The most important thing is how you feel. Like, if you feel like a virgin, then I guess... Oh no, my rook. Terrible. I forgot we were playing 960 for a moment. It's okay. No? No means what? You feel like a virgin or like a non-virgin? Which one it is? Like I said, the most important thing is how you feel. I say that. I don't care if I'm like down on exchange in a pawn, that's fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. Yawning is terrible. Everyone who yawns is a terrible person. Should be banned from yawning for life. That's you could argue it's very yawnist of me. Is that a word? Yawnist? We took the pawn back, we still down on exchange. This position obviously makes no sense because it's 960. I'm gonna go back somewhere. I'm gonna go back all week here. Why not? Retreating! I like retreating. See, if someone getting a girl, you just get one. That's what I do. You just come up to a girl and you say, "Yo, girl, can I get you?" They're like, "Oh yes, I would love that, yes." And they're like, "Okay, good. Let's get the gotten and stuff, stuff like that." I clearly am an expert. You could tell. Let's play check. There are like 700 times he can block. 700 ways, sorry, he can block the check. I'm just wondering which one is going to be. Okay. Would you like me to make it? Nah, that sounds filthy. Sounds filthy. I didn't mean to be like really filthy about. That sounds like. Ah. I can take the pawn. Chess Riz. Yes, gotta have that Riz. I don't know, fam, you're getting destroyed on the king side and you're playing like a5? Very anti-positional. Very anti-positional. This is what differentiates high-rated players from the low-rated players. Sometimes they make a couple of decent-ish moves, but then they play something absolutely outrageous which has nothing to do with the position. Like, what does a5 do? What about destroy his back ranks? You're still talking in the realm of chess Riz. Is that your Riz? Haven't played in ages, fam says. Ooh, excuses coming. Did Kenny teach you that? I'm rusty. I also never played 960. Yeah, I also like played maybe 3 matches in my life. Fair. Nah, that's okay. That's okay. Is anyone else down to play or anything? You had the better spawn? What do you mean I had the better spawn? When you play 960, it's always the same, like it's symmetrical. Ori says me. Ori, that's against the rules, man. You got to either respect it or, I don't know, still respect it, but deep down not agreeing with it. Please be respectful with regards to how my stream works. You may not agree with it, but you don't have to be a meanie about it. Please 960 Tony. Maybe at some point as a gimmick. If no one else is playing, I will. Yeah, please do feel free to send me a challenge, yes. And then I guess after I'm done playing with you, we're gonna be ending things. If no one else comes. It's still going. Still going, and I'm going strong. Max, what happens to you in a tournament? April 1st, stream 960. Might not be a terrible idea. I had to do stuff for an hour. Then pop back in. Fair enough. Like, I'm more surprised as to how you lost all of your 3 games. That didn't go very well for your tournament average, I'm afraid. At 5:30 PM precisely. Kenny, you wanna start moving pieces or something? Actually? What was that question about? What are you asking? Okay, so Kenny really likes depriving me of that night for some reason. Terrible. I didn't play any games though. What do you mean you didn't play any games? When we looked at your tournament, when we were done, it said like you had like 0 out of 3, which suggests that you played like 3 games. I had 0 games. You may want to check that. Because I saw it. Oh, I had 2 buys and then left. I joined midway round 1. The thing didn't think I was online. Both round 2 and 3. Well, if you ask Kenny very nicely, he's not going to count your stats if that's the case. Because otherwise, if the stats are counted, then, you know, you're not going to be very happy about that. Honestly, I really don't care. I won't be able to play any this year. What do you mean any? You think you can't scrape up 10 tournaments throughout the year? What are you talking about? Why? What's wrong? What happened? What the hell happened? Also, what a good position for both of us. Okay, queen, there it is. As per the previous few months, I will probably continue to have to, so I'll never be able to finish a tourney. What are you occupied with? What's the deal? Had to prepare for that thingy for the hour before. Like, well, what is it? Tell us more. Lesson? What are you? What lesson? What lesson is taking place on Sunday? What's this about? Music on Sunday. Arrow drawing lesson. Oh, you should take that from me. I like teaching people how to draw arrows. It's fun. Exactly, drawing. How do we like not lose this? Let's see. Feels like a move that doesn't lose. Are you any good at cooking? I'm okay. I'm not. I'm okay. Like, I don't eat out very much for 2 reasons, actually. Oh no, Kenny, what are you doing? Kenny is mating me. No, terrible. Don't do that. Yeah, sorry. Towards the end of the stream, I got a bit flustered, so I'm not speaking as quick. Apologies. So, I cook like 90% of the food myself, which, trust me, as an adult, as like a working adult, that's a lot. That's a lot. A lot of people that I'm friends with, a lot of people I know in general, you know, they eat out a lot, or they order deliveries. And like, I obviously I can't put a number on it, I don't think, but if I were to guess, they'd probably be ordering or eating out anywhere between 50 to 70% of the time. Because, you know, I have friends who are quite well off, because, you know, they have good jobs, they're good education and stuff, good background, so they can afford that. I can maybe afford that, but the thing is, I don't know. I prefer to have most of my food cooked by myself. And I also like when I can keep track of my own calorie intake, because when I eat what I know I've cooked myself, then, you know, it's easier to count your calories. You know, and I'm really big into healthy eating. I'm really big into healthy eating, meaning that, yeah. Sorry, I lost the train of thought there because I was getting ripped to shreds there, and I'm also slightly tired. But there you go. Aren't monthly YouTube memberships enough to cover rent? I wish. I wish. But yeah, like I said, my cooking is decent. Nothing to write home about. It's just, yeah, it's okay. I think it's okay. My favorite fruit is peach. Unless it's a sexual innuendo. If you're talking seriously, then yeah, peach isn't even in my top 10 probably. I don't like peaches too much. As you were talking about healthy eating, I'm gonna get myself a burger. Ah, you got a Domino's ad, sorry. Pizza isn't the worst thing on the planet. Pizza isn't the worst thing. Yeah, he just decides to sack a piece for no reason. How did you pronounce Domino's? Is this a line or is this a Kenny? This is a Kenny. This isn't the line that I'm aware of now. Domino's. I pronounced it Domino's. What's wrong with my pronunciation? Domino's. Should I say Domino's? Nah. Who says Domino's? Show me that person. I'm gonna teach him a few things. be more of an American. Mate, I speak British accent. Does it not make sense for me to be American? Try an accent. I don't do accents. I'm not very good at them. Not very good at them. No balls. Yeah, you know, when I was 5, I had testicular cancer, so I had one more ball removed. True story. Actually, not. It's probably, on second thought, it's probably a bit insensitive. Should not be saying that. What can I say? I like terrible jokes. Last time I checked, my testicles, both of them, in fact, were relatively intact. Thank you for asking. Maybe I should check. Do you think the average American can name a country in Africa? What is an average American? I think you have chronic depression. Nah, I think I like to think that I'm fine. At least South Africa, right? Exclaim, such a sweetheart. I am the opposite of that, but thank you. I don't know, Ori. I don't know how to answer your question. Like, I've seen some ridiculous stuff that Americans say, but you've pronounced it wrong, Budgie. It's a sweatheart. I'm the sweatheart. What's the sweatheart mean? And what's the sweatheart? Interesting. All right, so Kenny goes for the sacks again. Terrible. I mean, I have to take it. I can't not take it. What's the follow-up? 96? There. I guess. Wakanda is a real country, except for one thing. It's not. I see you're also an American. Let's not be Americanist in the chat. We do have some people from America. Not right now, but... Man, I almost want to return a favor to Kenny in some shape or form, but I can't think of any organic sacrifice. Unfortunately. Like, I almost took here, but like with the bishop, but it doesn't work. Kind of, sorts of. It doesn't work. I could say what? I don't know, man. I can do anything I want. I could play here. And I guess if I do this rook takes, then maybe? No, it does not. Okay, go back. Okay, let's take, fine. Let's take, and then do some stuff. Do some silly checks to win a bit of time. Yeah, I mean... This was just a nothing game. This was a game that didn't make sense because Kenny allowed us to not make sense. Stereotypes can be quite harmful. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they can be. But, like... what people... I'm telling you that as, you know, someone with a degree and a background and cultural communication, intercultural communication, if you like respect my opinion enough. Stereotypes exist, and most people don't like to talk about it. But as much as stereotypes get a bad reputation, stereotypes exist because they're mostly true, or at least have some grain of truth in it, otherwise they wouldn't exist. If you think about it. Stereotypes exist because people have a perception which, arrived from somewhere. And stereotypes sometimes are bad because we apply them universally. So, like, if we... I just want to come up with a good metaphor. Give me a minute. So, if we even transfer this to chess, right? If we if we say that stereotypes are like chess, as in there is a rule in chess which you believe is true, and then you apply this rule most of the time or all of the time. Let's say the rule that you apply in chess is the fianchettoed bishop on g7 is like a strong good bishop, that you should never try and trade for another piece, minor piece. And then you abide by this rule in 100% of the positions. There will be positions where it's not the case. There will be positions where you actually want to use that bishop to capture some other piece. I can't have this position in front of you right now, but there are definitely like a lot of positions where it is a good thing. Sometimes you want to trade it for a very strong central knight. Sometimes you want to do it for a long-term positional pawn structure advantage, whatever. It's not like you should always 100% hold on to this bishop for your life. That's exactly the case with stereotypes. If you just apply this rule, or 100% of the time, you're bound to be wrong at some point, because not all people are like that. They don't just fit the stereotype. And when you are wrong, usually you find yourself in an awkward position because of this thing that you said or done, coming from the fact that you thought something. You abided by that stereotype. Meaning that your negative experiences connected with misinterpreting someone because of a stereotype are always there in your head. You memorize them. So, yes. That's my point. Stereotypes exist because they tend to be kind of true, and they're not necessarily bad, because stereotypes are usually methods for us to lower the workload of our engine, our brain. We don't have to process as much info. We can, we can instantly go and refer to our book of stereotypes that we have in our head instantaneously, as opposed to analyzing the situation and wasting more effort and time. Would have been a cool teacher. I mean, I have taught before a little bit, but and I really enjoyed it. But unfortunately, teachers don't get paid too much, so I had to abandon that idea. I was, it's not like a dream, but it's one of the maybe 10 or 20 things in life I used to think that was kind of cool, or might be kind of cool. When I was a student, and I was quite studious, I was good at academic stuff, I thought it was quite cool if, maybe at some point in the future I could teach at university, be like a professor. But then I understand that, definitely not my country. And even if we're talking about other countries, there are still way more lucrative things to do than this. It would have been very fulfilling, I guess, to be a professor or a teacher or something like that, but maybe something to do later in life, when I'm way more relaxed about my financial situation. Well, I've been stereotypes before. They do come from the true thing. They don't apply to 100 people. Not all Americans are fat. Yeah. Do you know anyone more British than yourself? Everyone who's British? Any real, legitimately real British person is going to be more British than myself because I'm not British. Not all exclams are British. Correct. Correct. But like, yeah, so you're from Israel, Ori. Is that correct? So, like, hand on heart, would you, hand on heart, not say that, you know, Jews, Israeli people, whatever, are mostly kind of frugal and very, very, very practical and very, very, really, like, properly about money and don't like working on Saturdays? Like, Saturdays, you just do nothing. That's true. That's mostly true. You can't deny that. So, yeah. Cancelled exclam when? Every day of the week. And again, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's your cultural thing. It's the thing that has been ingrained in you by your parents, that was ingrained into them by their parents, and something that you pass on for generations. Anyway, so what parents? Exactly. And actually, as most people from like Eastern Europe, we all have some Jewish connections to an extent. Like Poland, Belarus, Ukraine, lots of Jewish people, Jewish families, etc., etc., etc. It's inevitable. To the point where I don't have any Jewish roots that I know of necessarily, but my surname is like actually Jewish. It has Jewish origin. They give us Saturdays off, yeah, because I am inevitable. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna end the stream. So thank you everyone for coming, and like the stream before you leave if you haven't done that yet. And yeah, thank you very much for playing. We had a good tournament today. I wish you all the best for the rest of the day. I'll talk to you next week. To all of the unintentional gambiters out there, wish you all the best. I'll talk to you. See you in the next one. Cheers. Bye bye.